Hello everyone. I know it's been a while, so we got a driving vlog because I gotta go run some errands today. Or at least this morning, so you're gonna come along with me. First is I have to go get gas. Because I've got another adventure planned and I've got my husband waiting for me. Ooh, because we're switching places on the driveway. Ooh. Alright. There we go. Alright. So hello, welcome back to the driving vlog. I think this is like number three, yeah, we're gonna go with that. So at the end, if you guys have seen my last video, which was Creep IE, if you guys had seen that, I told you I was gonna tell you today, or in this vlog, that what was going on, why I took a break from January, because that was a break I needed. Actually, let me see, can I angle that a little more so it's shaking less? Let's hope that works. All right. Yeah, so I took a break in January because I have a family member whose health is failing, and I thought that, well, we all thought, we weren't sure how much longer, when this was gonna happen, all that kind of thing. So I took January off to kind of cope, deal with some things, you know, just kind of adjust to the news and everything happening. It was definitely, like, not a shock, but I mean, it still was a shock finding out, you know, that about a family member. Yeah, so I just took January off to take care of that. Plan out the rest of the year as well. I have another project that's hopefully, fingers crossed, gonna come into fruition in, let's see, I gotta give myself a deadline, don't I? Because I actually work really well with deadlines. Hopefully by the end of May. Hopefully by the end of May, I will be able to release it. Oh, gotta wait for a pedestrian. So you're gonna hear my blinker for a minute. Yeah, so hopefully by the end of May, I will for sure be able to announce what I'm going to be doing, and I'm really excited because it is something I tried before, but now I am going back to, because I believe it will be something you guys will enjoy. We're going to see. That was great. Alright. Yeah, so I took January off not only for that, but it was just a very crowded month. My husband and I both had family members with birthdays, and then there was gatherings, and then I got a promotion at work, and actually not necessarily a promotion. I applied for a higher position and got it, essentially. So I've been adjusting to those responsibilities. January was just a very hectic month, which is why, which is why I didn't have time to film anything. I didn't have anything in reserve to put up for you guys. So I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna call January wash. I'm gonna take a break. I'm going to just let it be. So now that that's passed, obviously you guys have seen the first video of the month. It was Creep IE. I know I promised different content. That is still coming. That is still a thing. It's just timing and scheduling, of course, with everything going on. I'm on the freeway, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Actually, I've done freeway driving before while filming, so probably good. All right. What else? Yes, Saturday. Okay, so for those of you, if you are watching this before Saturday the 17th, Saturday 17th, 2024, if you are watching this before that, there is the Date Festival going on in Indio. The Date Festival is back again. I'm definitely excited. I am going to be going. There is going to be a video. I'm hoping to show some different stuff from last year. It's going to be a good time. I do enjoy going to the Date Festival. My mom and I, we found out about this, I don't know how many years ago, and we're like, all right, yeah, let's go. Let's make the drive from Orange County all the way out to Indio. Let's do this. So we did, and it was pretty fun. Like, the first year there was, you know, there was like animal races. So they had camel races, they had zebra races, even ostrich races. I was not expecting that. I mean, this is all pre-COVID years, probably like 20, sometime between 2014 and 2016 kind of a thing. And yeah, it was so much fun. We're like, okay, we're gonna go back. And just every time we seemed to like just miss it, or we found out the day of it's the final weekend, and we're like, no. So this weekend, actually today, the day I'm filming this, Friday the 16th, it is the first day of the Date Festival. It is going on this weekend, the 16th through the 18th, and it will also be going on the next weekend, which I believe is the 23rd through the 25th. Definitely worth a go. I highly recommend it. You can find all the information by Google searching Date Festival in Indio. It'll pop up a website, all the information and stuff. Yeah, actually, I did say if you're watching this before February 17th, this will probably come out February 17th, the day I'm going, so you'll get to see the video a few days later. Or I might publish it today, I don't know. It's still really early in the morning. I have the day off from work because I needed a long weekend after just everything that's been going on. I haven't really had much of a break because when we were at Creep IE, essentially it was a working weekend, so it was like I was working 5, 8, 5, so it was like I was working a 12-13 hour week, or hour, wow, 12-13 day week, so it was a little rough, and I'm like, okay, I need a break. So taking a long weekend, it just happened to hilariously, when my husband and I planned this, so the company I work for, they didn't used to give us President's Day off. It was a working holiday, so we would go in, as long as we worked 8 hours, we got paid the 8 hours holiday. So it was kind of nice, but they're not doing that anymore. Now they're just giving us the paid day off. So I totally forgot that was happening when I set up vacation for this weekend. So I have had a nice little 5-day weekend going on right now. Yeah, so there's all that. There's that break. But yeah, so I'm going to the Date Festival this weekend. That video is going to come up sometime Tuesday, Wednesday, for sure before the final weekend, so you guys can have a chance to, if you want to go. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. The item of the fair is pretty much, here, let me get more lighting. The item of the fair that everyone pretty much goes for is the infamous date shake. Absolutely delicious. Yeah. So yeah, so there's that, and then sitting here at a light again. I think I'm gonna turn off my blinker so you guys aren't having to listen to that the whole time. Yeah. No, I've also had some other good things going on. It hasn't been all bad. It's been a good healthy mixture of good and bad, of things going on. Yeah, like I'm starting to get more comfortable on camera, more like story, more ad-lib. That was something I struggled with for a while. So the fact that I'm like talking more, yeah, this is done, by the way, in one straight shot. There is no editing, although today that might be, because if I don't finish up by the time I get to the gas station, I'm gonna have to pause recording, do what I need to, and then get back on the road and start recording again. But we'll see how many we'll see how much chatting I do. I know not everybody likes everybody's different on the lengths of videos that they like to watch, and I've always found that fascinating. Like, there are people, they put out like hour-long videos and people are like, yes, I'm here for it, I love the content. And then there are other people that are like on the opposite end of the spectrum, like no more than 10 minutes, don't you dare, like I'm not gonna watch your video if it's more than 10 minutes. And I can understand, busy day, attention span, I understand all of that, because there are days where I'm like, I just want a 5-minute video. I don't want to, oop, hang on. All right, it's like I got a 5-minute video. I don't want to watch anything more than that. My time is precious. I've got, you know, short amount of time. Like, I'm on break. I don't want to spend my whole 15-minute break watching I don't want to spend both my 15-minute breaks watching a 30-minute video. Totally get that. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just on my way to Costco. And that's what I've always loved about YouTube. Like, there are people that, like, their content is awesome and they vary in length videos for like how they're successful, because they just give the time like needed. Like, some people, they give themselves like, okay, I know I can talk, I know I can jabber, let me like 30-minute cutoff because I know it's going to be too long otherwise. So like they keep their videos as close to 30 minutes as they can. Or they'll be like, okay, I'm not going to make this more than like 45 minutes. Let's not make it more than like a TV episode without commercials, kind of a thing. So, yeah. Yeah, I've also been, yeah, making new friends too. And that's been pretty great. So, I always like the process of getting to know someone. You get to ask them a bunch of questions and learn a lot of new things and maybe discover something you didn't know existed in the world, and you're like, how did I not know about this? And because it's that person that introduced you, and it's great. You know, and it's like you're always hesitant at first because you're just like, that was a pothole. That was a bad one. Because you're always just like, okay, do we share common interests? Like, is this gonna work? Like, I don't know. This is like, there's a fun uncertainty to it, and it's pretty. Yeah, I like that process because, yeah, there's a very, like, exciting but scary feeling because you're just like, am I putting in all this time and effort and it's just gonna fall flat in like a month and a half? Or like, is this gonna, like, 6 months down the road, are we just gonna, like, we're gonna hit an impasse and we're just gonna be done? You just never know. And sometimes I enjoy that, but other times, like, I can kind of tell with a person, it's just like, this isn't worth it. Like, why am I doing this? Like, so it's like, I'll just slowly, like, fade back or whatever. And then there's other people where I'm just like, every time, like, they text me, like, I have a couple friends that are like this. Every time they text me, it was just like, even now, I'm just like, oh, yay, I finally heard from them after a year. Because, or not a year, sorry, after like 3 months, which is usually like the longest I'll go without talking to friends sometimes, because I'm not always very active about it. But I definitely enjoy the relationship. So, but actually, I am here at the gas station, and apparently I am not done talking. So, I am gonna pause the video. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna pause the video right here, and I'll pick back up after I've gotten gas. All right, I'm back. I realized I got a little bit off on a tangent, and that's actually why I'm doing these driving vlogs, because sometimes I just want to talk about something. But in the video, it's not always possible because of the topic that I'm covering doesn't necessarily match up with, you know, what I kind of want to just ramble on about and everything like that. So, but no, I was talking about friendships and stuff like that because I don't know if I'm not the only one, but I have to ask, does anyone else go through like this phase of, I forgot how to make a friend, and they're like, you just kind of like, oh, I have these friends, this is awesome. How did I make a friend again? Like, what happened? Like that, I will go through moments of, how did I make friendships again? Like, how does this work? Like, what is the process? Like, I don't make friends that often, so it's sad to say, like, I will forget the process of how to make a friend. And thankfully, like, usually it's just as easy as, hey, let's talk. And then it's just like, oh, we've got this in common. Awesome. Oh, we disagree on that? You don't care? All right, cool. We're good. We don't care about the disagreement. Like, we respect each other's decisions, kind of a thing. And then it just kind of naturally clicks and everything. But there was a period in my life where I'm just like, how do I make friends again? Like, I don't remember the process of making friends. Like, how sad is that? I mean, I understand. I fully admit, like, I am a homebody. I will happily sit in a room with a book and a couple of cats just like the rest of my life and be good. I fully understand. I'm like introverted and everything, but every now and then, like, I want to make friends, and it's just like, I forgot how. I forgot how. And I'm like, please tell me. I'm hoping I'm not the only one, but I also understand I might be. So, yeah. Yeah, that's where that friendship tangent came from. I'm just like, I don't remember how to make friends. Okay, just talk to them? Alright, cool. So I'm like, I'm hoping someone else understands that. Yeah. So, let's see. Let me see if there's any closing thoughts that I want to discover thoughts in my own brain. Yep. See if there's any closing thoughts I want to bring up. No, it's pretty much, yeah, I'm going to the Date Festival this weekend. That video will be up before the 22nd, so you'll be able, the video I am planning to have up Tuesday, February 20th. I also understand if you don't want to hold that to me, But that is my plan, to get it up so people have time to see it and decide, you know, if they want to make the trek out to Indio for the Date Festival, or if they're local and they've never been and they're thinking about it. Like, because I remember they always have like this cool like model train exhibit and everything. That's always fun. They've got obviously like the Orange County Fair. They've got photography, arts, stuff like that. They've got concerts. I know tonight, February 16th, they're having Smash Mouth, and tomorrow, February 17th, is Natasha Bedingfield. But I know they've got other stuff. So like I said, look up their website. Date Festival in Indio will get you the link that you need to find out all that information, as well as ticket prices, which ticket prices are not that bad, which is good. Because I know some places ticket prices are just, they're affordable and they're fun. And there's always some like new fried confection treat thing that's always absolutely wonderful. I am driving beside a truck and that makes me uncomfortable. That was, yeah, if you're thinking I'm weird for that one, no, that is not unfounded. And actually, no, it is not because of Mythbusters with the truck tire episode and everything, which if you haven't seen, go find it. Also, sorry if it makes you nervous driving around trucks. I was always told by my grandfather, actually, when I was learning to drive, he taught me, don't drive next to a truck. Obviously, because yes, if a tire blows, that's not a good thing, but it's also, you don't know if you're in that driver's blind spot, and that's a bad thing. So it's like, it's always good to like hang back, like where you can see the mirrors, so they know, so you know that they see you, hopefully, and such. But it's also for like safety. It's not good to drive like next to a truck if you can help it. Now, if you're in heavy traffic, that's another story. Obviously, you can't avoid that one. But if you're on like open stretch of freeway, like I am right now, then it's a lot more avoidable. Yeah, it was a lesson they taught me while I was driving. So I've always been tried to be cautious about that, and I've always been a little nervous driving next to big rigs. But it's more because I also understand that I'm probably in one of their very large blind spots, and I realize my camera is going out of focus because of that one bit of sun that I can. There we go. Nope. I don't know if I can. Oh, it's right there. Hang on. Anyway, so sorry about the sun glare. I'm just now saying this, but yeah. Anyway, that's actually all I have for you guys today. Thanks for coming along with my random thoughts and rambles about friendship and forgetting how to make friends and what I'm going to be doing in the future. So I have the Date Festival this month, and I've got something else this month, but it also does depend heavily on my new work schedule and stuff like that. So hopefully that'll go pretty well, but we'll see. I'm also realizing I don't, never mind. Internal thought that I need to keep to myself. Just like internal, like, oh, I need to do this and this. That fun checklist that likes to come out. So anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm hoping you'll continue on the adventures. Hang on, there we go. I'm hoping you guys will continue on adventures with me and can see what I have to bring for the year. I look forward to this new project that I'm giving myself a deadline by the end of May. You guys will know about it and enjoy it. Hope, fingers crossed. Yeah, so thanks a lot. Hope you guys have a great weekend, great rest of your week, great rest of the month. I will see you guys in the next video. And until then,